That's it. I'm in. I told you should have left it to me from the start. Now, let's find out what this is all about, shall we? I can see it all. Every moment of Dalek history. Every single tiny thought. All of it encoded, processed, analyzed, and stored. Their entire existence documented as a living, evolving system. Oh, the chaos I could cause in here. There's a file here on you, Doctor. So tempting to take a peek. And there's little old me, too. Best avoided, I think. In my experience, it never pays to read your own reviews. Now, what's this? Ah, a ghost in the system. A festering little node of corruption nibbling away at the system from within. Freya. Frey-ah. Sounds like a brand of carpet cleaner. It's a construct. An entity. No, its memories are unfolding. It's a child. A human child. But what's it doing in the Dalek pathweb? Doctor, this can't be right. Doctor?
The planet had been designated Alpha Reticula 12. Pretty boring, really. Probably the work of some cranky old astronomer, cataloguing distant worlds from the safety of his observatory on Earth. Mum told me it didn't really have a proper name, because no one had visited it before we arrived. Of course, I was only a baby back then, but Mum and Dad decided to call it Frasier. I'm sure you can guess why. Not that I ever let it get to my head. Frasier. It had a nice ring to it, and Mum and Dad seemed to like it. They were amazing people, driven by a thirst for knowledge. They devoted their lives to understanding everything they could about that world, and along the way, teaching me everything they knew. They were there to catalogue the wonderful, varied life forms that populated this undiscovered world. Creatures that soared way up the skies, that burrowed beneath the ground, that were slowly teaching themselves to walk upright, or use tools. It was a happy childhood, growing up amongst the wildlife, seeing the natural order of things, how the creatures all fought to survive, how they adapted to their environment as the world changed around them. Times were sometimes hard, but we stuck together, and we loved one another. We were as close as three people could be, alone out there, amongst the stars. Just us, and our extended family of mining robots. My parents would often lose themselves in their studies, but I wasn't the sort to remain idle. Once I'd absorbed all the data cubes they'd brought with them from Earth, I rigged up a satellite receiver and beamed in data streams from all around the great and bountiful human empire. I filled my head with the knowledge of other worlds. I took a particular interest in robotics, and before long, I'd reconfigured one of the manufacturing robots to build me a number of customised bots. Mum and Dad were furious, of course, but when they saw what I'd achieved, they let me keep my army of little friends. I suppose they were proud of me, really, and soon enough, I was using the bots to prospect for minerals down by the beach. I love you, Mummy. And you, Daddy. I always will.
She was so young, so unspoiled.
And then one day, the day came. Unannounced, unwelcome, roaring out of the sky, the only other spaceship to ever breathe the atmosphere of our beautiful little world.
Doctor? I can't watch anymore. Unplug me. Now. Really, Doctor. I mean it. I need you to unplug me. This is torture. No! 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 Doctor, please unplug me! I don't want to see this. I can't see this. I know it's coming.
It was such a beautiful world. But I learned from an early age that beneath even the most pretty flower lurked an insect with a sting. We weren't ready for them. My parents could never have imagined the horror that came for us. They were too good, too kind. But I knew that these monsters would never stop. I'd read about them on the educational data streams I'd managed to intercept. I knew them for what they were. Daleks. So I did the only thing I could. I activated the defensive protocol I'd programmed into my bots. I had to keep trying. The Daleks took everything from me, starting with my loyal robots. I failed. My robots were destroyed. My robots did their job and held back the Daleks. The bots didn't slow them for long, though. The Daleks were single-minded, relentless. They wanted only to wipe us from the face of our home, to exterminate us. Dad seemed to lose it then. He just went for the Dalek, swinging one of his mining lasers like a madman. I wanted to stay with Mum, but Dad took me by the arm, dragging me away. The other Daleks were coming, and the battery pack in his laser was spent. We needed another way to stop them, to buy us some time. The only thing I could think of was the automated systems I'd wired into the habitat. If I could reprogram the system, there was a chance I could slow them down. Or even destroy them. It was over. I saw an image of my parents before my eyes shut for the last time. I had to keep trying. It was over. It was over. I had to keep trying. It was over. I had to keep trying. It was over. I saw an image of my parents before my eyes shut for the last time. I was so close. I'd stopped one of them, but the other one was closing in. And then I was alone. For the first time in my life, I had no one. I was the only living soul on that entire world. The only one that wasn't a Dalek. You might as well kill me now. There's nothing left to live for. That's when I remembered the self-destruct protocol I'd programmed into the bots. They were going off like firecrackers and taking the habitat with them. But it was enough to distract the Dalek. Everything was crashing down around me. I didn't know what else to do. I turned and ran. I had to keep trying. I outsmarted that Dalek and survived.
When beggars die, there are no comets seen.
The pain is the thing I remember, and the numbness, both in my legs and in my heart. It all seemed so unreal, like I was waking from some terrible dream. Slowly, I opened my eyes, and I realized it was anything but a dream. It was a living nightmare. I was the only one left. Mum, Dad, they were gone. Even my bots had destroyed themselves to save me. But I was broken. In so many ways. My legs were trapped and useless. I was dying. I thought that if I could only reach the shell of that broken Dalek, I could use its life support systems to sustain me. I had to get free. And so I dug deep. I thought about Mum and Dad and what they'd say. I used their memories for strength. What? No! The memories! They're fading! It's as if the memories are broken, fragmented. I must find the full picture. It's as if the memories are broken, fragmented. I must find the full picture. It's as if the memories are broken, fragmented. I must find the full picture. It's as if the memories are broken, fragmented. I must find the full picture. It's as if the memories are broken, fragmented. My mission was clear. I had only one purpose. To save the universe. To assimilate every culture, every creed. To preserve everyone I could before the Daleks obliterated them all. To defeat those monsters. The only way I knew how. By adapting. By changing. By becoming just like them. At first, those I ventured to save found it hard to understand. They could not see the beauty in it, the sacrifice they were making so that the universe might endure.